Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that will happen to you this month that will at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Hi Scorpio, this is the Beware spread. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, we have Judgment clarified by the Eight of Cups, then we have the Chariot clarified by the Three of Swords, and we have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you can be dealing with air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so unfortunately, it doesn't really matter which sign you're dealing with. It could be this Queen of Wands or the Chariot, which is Cancer, or the King of Swords. If you are already in a relationship with one of those signs, then that person will be leaving you for somebody else in October. If you are just about to get into a relationship with that person, or if you're thinking about getting into a relationship with that person, then don't do it. This person will not stay with you. The Two of Cups, this whole spread is from their perspective. That's the way I see it. So you could be dealing with the Queen of Wands or the King of Swords here, most likely. So somebody is gonna come in and seduce that person, or they will make a judgment call to leave you for somebody on their own, whatever the reason. The main idea here is that unfortunately they're not gonna stay with you. So the Two of Cups is this person you're dealing with or about to deal with finding new love, and it could be with this Queen of Wands, or it could be with the King of Swords. Doesn't really matter. It depends on whom you're actually dealing with. And then we have Judgment clarified by the Eight of Cups, so they're making a judgment call and walk away from you towards that other person. And we have the Chariot clarified by the Three of Swords. This is actually the outcome. I specifically asked what the outcome is going to be, even though I already had a pretty good idea what was happening here. But those two cards came out. So the Chariot is either a Cancer they're dealing with, but most likely this is them moving on and leaving you in the dust, leaving you behind, leaving your heart broken with the Three of Swords. That's what I see here. It's possible that your person could go back to their ex. That's why we have the Judgment card. But that still doesn't change the fact that they're not going to stay with you. So, Scorpio, if you are only thinking about getting into a relationship with one of those signs, or pretty much anybody, ask them, when was the last time they broke up with somebody? This way you can estimate if they've healed from that situation. Because like I said, there's a big chance they could be going back to their ex. Or just do your homework, do your research, see how serious this person is about getting into a relationship, into a serious relationship. Alright, so that's what I see for you so far. If you can interpret this spread any other way, please do so in the comments below. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the advice spread. The advice spread often reveals more details. Here's the advice for you, Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Two of Swords, clarified by also the Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the World, and then we have the Judgment clarified by the Knight of Wands, clarified also by the Five of Cups, and we have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So the King of Swords is back, and it's on the bottom of the deck again. And I know I shuffled this deck. And we also have the Knight of Wands, and I think it's the same person as we saw it during the first spread, but we saw Queen of Wands there. So the Knight of Wands is also a fire sign. So this spread is pretty much about the same thing. If you start this new cycle, if you put a lot of work and effort into it, if you'll think that, you know, this is a brand new chapter of your life starting, then eventually this person, most likely the King of Swords or this Knight of Wands, will still jump ship. They will leave you. because we've got Judgment card and it's a repeat card. Judgment is clarified by the Knight of Wands, which is a fire sign, and it's clarified by the Five of Cups. And I think the Five of Cups, that would be you, left out in the dust, just regretting that you ever decided to get into a relationship with this person, that you ever decided to put a lot of effort into it, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is also clarified by the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So from the advice standpoint, the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Two of Swords is a suggestion not to start this new cycle with this person. The Two of Swords is a big word no in this case, because if you do, it will then lead you to the Nine of Swords energy, and the Nine of Swords is you being depressed, you're just being heartbroken, and it'll just keep you up at night. So yeah, the advice is to either not get into a relationship with this person, or cut your losses and I guess walk away on your own, by yourself. Alright, so let's take a look at the third spread. The third spread is all about the next good thing that will happen to you in the near future. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what the next good thing that will happen to you, which will at least put a smile on your face, right? We've got the Six of Swords, then we have the Fool, we also have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Pentacles, and we have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So Death, this is your personal card, Scorpio. I hope you know that. If it's not you, then your life will go through a major transformation when this new person shows up in your life. And most likely it'll be this King of Pentacles, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. Or this person is very good with their finances, you know, someone very grounded. So this is you with the Six of Swords, leaving that shitty situation behind with that other person, or you're recovering from it if it actually happens to you. The Six of Swords represents someone moving on, or it could represent something negative finally being over, like a bad decision that was made. You're finally overcoming that, right? Then we have the Fool. The Fool is either you taking a leap of faith with this new person, or you just feel liberated, you feel like you've set yourself free from that situation that you went through, that we saw in the previous two spreads. But most likely it is you taking a leap of faith with this next person, this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is clarifying the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a very emotional and authentic offer, love offer. So this new person will have genuine loving emotions towards you. And like I said, Death is in this case a big transformation of your life for the better, because the Six of Swords and the Fool and all other cards are suggesting that your life is about to improve. And it's always good to have your own card, Scorpio, and Death in this case. In a small spread like this, it means that you're going to be in charge going forward. You're going to be the one calling the shots, and it'll be up to you with this particular person. So yeah, you have love coming in, as long as you are aware of what's happening with that previous person. Alright, Scorpio, and other than that, have a great month. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.